Hey friends, I am coming to you from my dining room today with a collaboration with a bunch of friends of mine. If you want to click down below, we are all doing Weight Watchers or MyWW, and we put together a little collab just about tips and tricks for new Weight Watchers peeps. So stay tuned. I have some newbie tips and tricks. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and please check out my other collaborators. First little word of wisdom for you would be to honor the click. I kind of compare this to that person that is newly sober and you're very excited to be joining Weight Watchers. You're on fire, you've got your program materials in hand, you're following everything to the letter, you're hopefully tracking everything that goes in your mouth. This probably isn't the best time as a new Weight Watcher to challenge yourself with big parties or big events or buffets. Keep it kind of simple and honor the click. Tip number 2 for me would be to build all of your meals around your 0-point food list. There are 2 categories on Weight Watchers. There's 0 points and there's smart points. 0-point foods are foods that you don't necessarily have to track, and they're also foods that you don't have to weigh or measure, anything like that. So build your meals around those great 0-point foods that are really filling foods, and they're foundational to our health. They're good for you. That's why Weight Watchers has assigned them 0 points. So when you look at a meal, when you're planning that meal, when you're cooking a meal, when you're ordering a meal at a restaurant, think about where are my 0-point foods and go from there. My third tip would be keep it really, really simple. Keep it simple. In other words, you're going to be really tempted by all the amazing recipes that you see out there and all the people that do meal prep and they're just fantastic at it. Or you're reading and reading and reading and ingesting all of this information that you feel overwhelmed. The important thing is to remember that Weight Watchers, actually they keep it pretty simple for you. They give you your information when you join. It's pretty simplified. You can find a lot of your information if you're online under the MyWW tab on the actual homepage on a laptop, desktop, that type of computer. That's not always found. All of those things are not always found in the app. But if you go to the desktop and look under MyWW, you will find lots of information that keeps it very simple and breaks it down for you in a very simple way. All right, tip number 4, Google is your friend. As a nurse, I don't really like Dr. Google, but as a Weight Watcher, I love Google. So I love to research and look things up on the internet when I have a question, and that's usually where I go because you can find a lot of information on the internet. There's 0-point food lists on the internet. There are vlogs on the internet. There are Facebook groups on the internet dedicated specifically to whatever plan that you're on. Of course, I love YouTube, and YouTube has a ton of different vloggers on here. We're all doing different interesting things. That's kind of a fun thing to do is Google, the Green Plan YouTuber, and you will find lots of information there. So Google is your friend. Do your research. Don't get bogged down, but do your research, and you'll find a lot of friends and a lot of community here on the internet. There's a lot of Weight Watchers out there, so enjoy. All right, tip number 5 is a stolen one. So one of my coaches likes to say you can have anything that you want on WW to eat. You just can't have everything. So how do you know when to stop? You know when to stop when you are tracking. So make sure, whether it's paper tracking or on your app, make sure that you're tracking. So whether you need to track your 0-point foods, that's up to you. But you do need to track your smart points to be successful on Weight Watchers. There's not really a question about that, and all of the coaches that I have been around have said the same thing. In order to really be successful, you need to track those smart points. There are a lot of 0-point foods you don't have to track, but you do need to track your smart points. With that in mind, those are my 5 newbie tips. pretty short and sweet and to the point. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you check out all the collaborators down below. I'm sure they have a lot more to expound on, as we've all been doing Weight Watchers for a while and, you know, been around the block with it. So good luck to you on your program. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment below, and I will see you later. Bye.